Coming up next, the 76ers taking on the Pacers. For Philadelphia, they've yet to find that spark this season. Off to a slow start. They're hoping to make adjustments and get it cooking tonight. Pacers, Sixers. Tip-off just moments away. Hello and welcome to a great night of hoops. And tonight, a little more riding on the line. In the second game of the in-season tournament, I'm Kevin Harlan. With me at the table, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we've also got Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Pacers. On Sunday, they'll go back home and will be hosting the Orlando Magic. Then on Tuesday, they'll head out on the road to face the Hawks in Atlanta.
And that one against the Raptors, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge.
Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. Roy Hibbert is out there with West. Then it's George. Then there's Hill. And it's Shepard in at the 2 spot. And for Philadelphia, McGinnis out there with Irving. Then there's Free. Then it's Collins. And it's Dawkins in at the 5, roaming the paint. And Greg, as we move into the second game of the in-season tournament, players, fans, coaches, all getting into the swing of things and how these matchups have really amped up the competition.
You bet. And Kevin, you know every team is still keeping an eye towards the regular season, managing their players' minutes, and keeping the team healthy. But this sort of in-season tournament concept brings an extra level of competition.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, it's nice to see him be assertive instead of settling for a jump shot, especially in the first quarter.
Now, here's George. Here's West. And Irving pulls it down. Collins up top. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
And here's Hill, who will bring it up for Indiana. 4-point game. And the basket is good.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And the 76ers with possession. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Some of it was solid shooting from their opponent, but they didn't have any teeth with their defense. Need to be more active than they were.
So it's the Pacers now. 76ers getting the bucket. And the basket by Hill.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Free against Hill. Pass to Collins. Left side, Irving. Ball's knocked loose. Paul George with the steal. Pass to Shepard. Ball stolen. And now Philadelphia on the break. Here's Irving. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Irving's got his second basket of the game.
Ideal way to start the game. Come out of the gate and knock down all but one of your first 5 shots.
Hill kicks to George. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Home court didn't seem to help any last time they met. We'll see if it makes a difference this time.
I'll tell you, they were drawing a lot of iron from the perimeter. Couldn't get the threes to go down, and really the story of the game.
They were bricking, they were missing, they were airballing, they were doing everything. Brutal night shooting for them when they couldn't even hit the broadside of a barn. They couldn't hit the ocean if they fell out of a boat.
Here's Hill. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. The three. And there's Paul George on the assist by Hill.
Calm and cool from distance. George really confident from beyond.
The 76ers leading by 3. Here is something, Greg, from Pacers history. They were a dynasty at one point, and you remember it well.
Yeah, you're talking about the ABA days. But it's true. The Pacers were a dominant team before the merger. They won 3 titles in 4 seasons just before joining the league.
Now, here is Hill. After Julius Erving's miss. Here's Shepard. He's guarded by Collins, picked by West. Shepard, the pass to West. And Greg, while the Sixers have been effective time and again, they've been unable to get past the conference semifinal.
Where they bowed out in 5 of the last 6 years. But you go back, they haven't made it any further since Allen Iverson led them to the finals back in 2001.
Free throw drops for David West. Greg, in terms of the Pacers' last few seasons, some have pointed to their relative lack of size. What do you think?
Well, I think a big push for them this summer was adding to their front court, particularly getting more size at the forward positions. And I think they've improved in that regard.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Richard, the year before you entered the league in 2001, the Sixers made the NBA Finals and haven't since.
Yeah, I just love watching Allen Iverson that season. Won the MVP, averaged 31 points per game, almost 20 more points than any of his teammates. He was the offensive firepower every single night.
Here's Shepard after Julius Erving's basket. And the pass to Shepard. Back to George. 4 on the shot clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Good on the shot.
And really, you can't complain about the D there. That's just all Hibbert keeping his focus and able to convert. It helps that his shot is just about impossible to block.
Here's Free. No scoring in this one. Pass to Collins. Roy Hibbert with the rebound. Indiana trailing here. Pass to Shepard. West to screen on Collins. Here's Shepard. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Hey, look, I'm not going to lie here. That's a shot that he needs to be making. There are no excuses.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And, Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Here's Shepard. West outside. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Inside, here's George, and George with the stuff.
Holding nothing back there. George gives the dunk his all.
76ers have gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. Outside Collins. Outside Irving. Clock at 6. Takes it from 10. It's good. Irving's got 8.
He's been in the zone from the tip. 4 of 5 already. Sheesh.
Now Hill coming off a solid outing against Philadelphia. Pass to West. And there's the pass to Shepard. The shot's good on the assist by West.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Second team foul.
And still so much, Greg, to learn about these teams. When do we get a sense of a team's true identity?
Well, not this early in the season. I'd say at least a quarter of the way through it. That's when you kind of get a sense of a squad's chemistry.
Walker's checked in for Indiana. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. 76ers have gone 8 of 11 in the first quarter. They'll take that percentage any night. To the middle, here's Irving. Paul George grabs the miss. And so George will bring it up for the Pacers. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Yeah, they seem unfazed by the hostile environment. I mean, just look at how efficiently they shot the ball.
Indiana's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. And here is Hill. Outside, George. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Here's Collins. Hefty move. And it's sent back by George. Passes it to Shepard. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. Let's take a peek at the league's assist leaders. 5th, George Hill.
His passing has been so terrific. You can see his unselfishness really rubbing off on the rest of the team.
And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. The 76ers trail. And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
Everyone, your Sixers TNT.
Jones finds Bryant. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Back to Bibby. Pass to Dunleavy. 6 to shoot. It's rebounded by Indiana. Now here's Watson. And it's Dunleavy with the rebound.
I thought he had that all thrown up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Nope, not that time. Nothing for two from the field. Indiana leading. Watson with it. Outside Turner. Williams inside. That falls. Nice speed that time from Turner.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
76ers have gone 50% from the field in the first quarter, 8 of 16. Now, here is Bibby. He's covered by Watson. And he gets it to go.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score, so.
Now, here's Watson, still without a basket. Here's Walker. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And Walker with the size and strength to straight up move you out of his way.
Now, here is Bibby. He's covered by Watson. Here's Jones. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket. Indiana's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Watson, the pass to Mahinmi. There's the dish to Walker.
Blocking foul call. Caldwell Jones. That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
Now, here's Watson. He's covered closely, and there are the Pacers with another bucket.
Jones. That's his first.
The 76ers trail by 3.
Team foul.
Here's Bibby. 8 points his last outing. From about 16, here's Mix. That's good. And it's Bibby with the assist that time.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Mahinmi dishes to Walker. He kicks to Watson. Pass to Mahinmi. Clock is at 3. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Now Bibby. 1:52 left in the first quarter. Bryant outside. Near the three-point line, it's Dunleavy. Again, Philadelphia. And it's Williams with the ball for Indiana. They trail by 1. There's the pass to Watson. Walker is screen on Bibby. Watson, the pass to Walker. It's hauled in by Mix. 76ers shooting an impressive 60% early. Down low, it's stolen by Mahinmi. And Turner with a clear path to the rack. And it's slammed in by Turner.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Now, here is Bibby. He's covered by Watson. Back to Bibby. Here's Dunleavy. He's guarded by Williams. Dunleavy kicks to Bibby. Passes to Dunleavy. Over Williams. Dunleavy's shot is off.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
Pass to Watson. Back to Turner. It's good, and Watson picking up the assist. Turner's got his second bucket of the night. The 76ers trail by 3. 17 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Now, here is Bibby. He's covered by Watson. Puts it up from 15. Here's Mix. And the rejection by Mahinmi. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Substitution on the court.
So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. It's the Pacers leading by 3. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And one more thing they've done well tonight. They've attacked the rim viciously and have gotten a lot of points by just going at the defender.
And so here is Indiana. 3-point lead. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. That game is the first and last of their homestand. So with George on the bench, here's who Rick Carlisle's going with. They've got Evan Turner, also Scola out there, and it's Watson in at the 1. Now here's Scola. Pass to Watson. 4 on the clock. Nailed from three-point land. Watson's got the lead up to 6 now for Indiana.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
76ers shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. Now, here is Bibby. D right on him. Off the mark. His first miss of the game. 1 for 2. Here's Turner. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And here's Bibby. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Good on the bucket. Bibby's got his second basket.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
So timeout called here, the first for Indiana.
Come on, fans, get up, get loud. It's your Sixers BNP.
Sixers will go for a different look here. Dawkins checked in for McCullough. McGinnis comes in for Catchings. Irving's checked in for Bell. And Freeze subbed in for Bibby. to the right wing. Hibbert against Dawkins. Here's Shepard. It's good from long range. Shepard's got 7.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Free against Hill. Here's McGinnis. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Indiana.
And he also went to town on the glass, imposed his will, chasing down misses all game long.
The kick out to Scola. Now the pass to Shepard. To the inside, Hibbert lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And it's an 11-point Pacer lead.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Free passes to Irving. Dawkins, a screen on George. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession.
And let's take a look at some numbers for Paul George. And he's in the top 20 in steals, bringing that focus and intensity at both ends.
And you noted it. His points per game average is unreal right now. He's literally propping up the team's offense, scoring whenever they need him to. The Pacers making a switch here. Walker's checked in. Hill looking it over. Passes it to Walker. Here's Shepard. Kicks it to Hibbert. 2 on the clock. No good on the shot. The 76ers trail by 11. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. That one goes. Count it.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off. Just sensational stuff.
Now, here's George. 37 points in the win against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
He was a menace on defense as well, managing 3 steals.
The tray. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The NBA has a 3-pronged approach to globalization. 1 is hosting games on foreign soil. 2, teach youngsters to play through academies and camps. And 3, make broadcasts more accessible via television and the web. The returns? 15% growth year over year for the last decade. And an opportunity, in time, to maybe be the biggest sport on earth. Kevin?
Those are big plans. A lot of competition, but I love the way they think. D.A. thanks. And it's the Pacers with the ball. After the Sixers pick up 2. Shepard, the pass to Walker. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. When it comes to the essential components of a winning team, G.A., how much importance do you place on veteran leadership?
Kevin, I think it's important. You want a few guys in the locker room who've seen it all. Players who can keep the ship steady if the team kind of goes awry or has a tough stretch.
That free throw, no good.
And part of what people like about Walker pre-draft was his defensive skills. But he has the makings of a versatile two-way guy, giving good coaching.
And he ends up missing both free throws. The 76ers trail by 7. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Dawkins, good. Dawkins has got 6.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open 3, that's the key to efficient offense.
And here's Hill, who will bring it up for Indiana. Outside, George. Crane drains the three, and yes, he'll go to the line for one more. That's on Julius Erving. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
At the line for the Pacers, Paul George. At the line for one,
always been nails from the line, something George takes pride in.
76ers have gone 4 of 6 in the field here in the second. Outside Collins. Pass to McGinnis. Back to Collins. Pass to Free. Pick off in midair. An even 3-on-3 break. Here's Shepard. He had 13 points in the win against Philadelphia. The kick out to Walker. Beyond the arc. And Indiana, another three.
What a weapon. Walker can abuse you inside, and he can also stretch the floor.
The 76ers trail by 12. Here's Free. Irving passes to McGinnis. In the corner, Collins with it. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Free. That one's off. Still out of sync. Indiana leading by 12. It's Hill on the wing. Free defending. Hill kicks to George. Over Dawkins. And again, it's Indiana converting.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And the 76ers call time here. And the 76ers making a change here. Jones is checked in. West is checked in for Indiana. Got a piece of it. Paul George with the steal. George double team. The pass to Shepard. Irving against George. And a wide open look for Walker. A shot's good on the assist by George. And it's 8 points for Jarace Walker. The 76ers trail by 17. Free passes to Irving. Can they get it? And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
The Pacers have made 4 free throws from the line and missed 2.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
He's off on the first. And some changes here for the 76ers. Ryan's checked in for Collins. And Dunleavy's subbed in for Free. In Indiana with a change here, too, Roy Hibbert's checked in for Walker. And he's good on the second. And statistically, more young players in the league today, Greg, than in decades past. Might be a reason the age limit wasn't lowered in this new CBA.
Yeah, I mean, the veterans saying, hey, we're already having a tough time sticking around. And I think having those guys helps on and off the court.
And so he'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Here's Shepard. Feeds it to West. And it's Irving with the rebound. Irving's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Dunleavy. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Hill. Philadelphia shooting their first free throws of the night.
At the line for Philadelphia, Mike Dunleavy. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Dunleavy. Mix checked in for the 76ers. The Pacers making a change here. And both free throws good for Dunleavy. Indiana leading by 16. Outside Hill. Outside George. And the Pacers can't get it to go. 76ers have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. It's stolen by Hill. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. That's good from Williams on the assist by Hill.
Assist from
Hill's got 3 assists tonight.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Passes it to Bryant. Back to Irving. He kicks it to Dunleavy. There's the triple. Scores for only the second time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
And this is what he does. Stretch the floor with deep range. You have to close out hard on Dunleavy.
And it's Indiana's ball. They're on a 15-5 run. Outside Hill. Pass to Williams. Here's West. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Knicks has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Irving. And Dr. J slams it in.
And you love the quick ups, but then how about that explosiveness on the finish? Irving, man, he just has incredible gifts.
Hill with it. Outside, George. George double teamed. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Outside Irving. Out to the wing. Here's Dunleavy. It's rebounded by West.
Okay, now I think he's starting to get in his own head right now. Maybe he's overthinking things a little bit, and as a result, he's just been off.
Outside, George. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Hill's got 4 assists in the game.
quick decision right there from George, not giving the D any time to react.
And the slam dunk by Irving.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Indiana leading by 14. Now Hill. Outside, George from past the arc. It's hauled in by Mix. Mix has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Back to Irving. And then Irving slams it in.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. And the Pacers call time here.
Philadelphia, please welcome to the court your Sixers ENT.
Kolich checked in for Philadelphia. Bibby comes in for Irving. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Now, here's Watson. Bibby covering. Pass to Wong. Screen by Scola.
2 minutes remaining.
Into the lane.
2 minutes.
Kicks it to Mahimi. Just 4 to shoot. To the wing right side. There's the pass to Watson. To the middle. Here's Scola. It's good, and Watson picking up the assists. Watson's got 3 assists tonight.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
The 76ers trail by 14. We've got 1:28 left in the first half of basketball. On the wing, Bryant. Turner covering. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Bibby. It's rebounded by Indiana. They led by as many as 18 points. Out of bounds, it'll be 76ers ball. And some changes here for the 76ers. Catchings comes in for Bryant. And it's Bell in for Mike Dunleavy. And Indiana making a change here. .104 left to play here in the second quarter. Bibby up top. He's covered by Watson. From the stripe, he squares up and sinks it. Bibby's got 4 this quarter.
Found some space to get off the mid-range, and he'll do damage from there if you let him.
Right side Turner. Passes it to Scola. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
3-second violation. Sixers ball.
The 76ers trail by 12. And here's Bibby. He has 6. It's deflected. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Took the opportunity when he saw it. And the Pacers lead by 14.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. But these guys need a gut check right now.
Yeah, you'd love to see a little bit more fire on defense. Shoot, any fire on defense. They can't just be giving the game away.
Here's Watson. Got it. Good job in the low post. Watson's got 7.
And that's just a great individual play right through the teeth of the defense.
Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for the Indiana Pacers. He's been a major threat from three-point range. Got 2 of them to fall in that quarter. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Coach, how would you evaluate your team's performance in the first half?
Well, you know, I like the way we're playing tonight, but, you know, 1 or 2 untimely turnovers, these guys are going to convert quickly, so we have to play an aggressive but precise game.
Rick, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
Welcome, everybody. The story at the half could be summed up as a dominating performance for the Indiana Pacers.
Unstoppable from range. That was the story of the first half. Defenders tried to chase them off their spots, but they made some tough shots.
And they had that relentless approach. They don't mind missing 1 or 2. They just keep on coming at you. Okay, now let's take a look at the power rankings in the Eastern Conference early on.
Well, right now for Indiana, they're letting the losses stack up. It can dim your confidence and your playoff chances. They need to make some changes, maybe in their lineup, maybe shot selection, something.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been one outstanding game from George.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Not only does he have solid defensive instincts, he just plays extremely hard. And I know people might not realize this, but that is a skill, and it is very difficult for the opposition. It is a recipe for disaster.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. They've got Collins, McGinnis out there with Dawkins. Then there's Irving, and it's Free at point guard. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Here's Free. Shot by Collins, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Now, here is Hill. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. West kicks to Hibbert. 6 on the shot clock. George, that's a 2-pointer. Another shot. And Hibbert with the nice inside bucket. Hibbert's got 6 points.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
And you can see them just deflate after giving up that score. And they know that they can't dig themselves out of this hole if they're allowing second chance points.
Coming off a big game, his confidence could be higher, and Coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
The three from George. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Hill's got 6 assists now in the game.
And we know George can score from all 3 levels, which is why he's capable of catching fire.
Philadelphia moving the ball around. On deep, Collins hits the three-point bomb. He has 7.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Hill against Free. Outside, George. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Free against Hill. Free passes to Collins. Outside Irving. It's rebounded by West. West has got 4 rebounds in this game. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Hibbert finds George. And then George with the jam.
And putting his explosive athleticism on full display there. George is capable of some highlight reel dunks.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The 76ers trail by 21. Outside Collins. Fades back. The shot's good.
That's how you create space for your jumper. Go to the fadeaway.
Indiana's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Hill passes to West. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
The defense really made this an uphill battle, and he just couldn't get there.
And now here's George, the fast break opportunity. And the basket by Hill.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
76ers have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Outside Irving. Again, Philadelphia.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
Now here is Hill. He's got 6. Right side George. George double teamed. Dishes it to Hibbert. Here's Shepard. His 3-pointers off the mark. The 76ers trail by 19. Pass to Collins. And another turnover here by Philadelphia.
And a chance to check out the numbers for Hill. He's putting up about 12 points a game, 11 assists, and 2 rebounds. He's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
Yeah, not playing outside himself, but finding lots of chances to do his thing and affect the game.
Walker's checked in for West. Pacers leading by 19. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
out a look now at the first-year block leaders in the NBA. Here are the top rookie intimidators. Third is Jarace Walker.
And that ability to send shots away at the rim, so highly valued. It takes guts to put yourself in harm's way and contest those finishers.
And it's the Pacers with the ball. 19-point game. Hill passes to Walker. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. 11 points for Walker.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
76ers have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Oh, the lob to Irving. Stolen by George. Here's Hill. An easy 2 points on the layup. Hill's got 4 points this quarter. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Pacers.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And they've also not only created turnovers tonight, but converted on them. All game long, that strategy has been paying off.
Now, here is Hill. After Julius Irving's miss, Hill against Free. From deep, George. It's hauled in by McGinnis. McGinnis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Collins, the 18-footer, is right on the mark. Collins has got 9 points. And so it's Hill with it. He brings it up for Indiana. Outside, George. George double team.
76ers foul. George
and the 76ers with some changes. Jones checked in for Dawkins. Bryant comes in for Irvin. Dunleavy in for Free. And the Pacers with possession here. Here's Hill. 8 points for him. Driving in. Collins grabs the miss. 76ers have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Here's McGinnis. Outside Collins. 6 to shoot. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Something seemed to click for him at halftime. He's looked a lot more focused, and the game is just easy for him now.
Outside Hill. From deep, George drops in the tray. George has got 11 in the second half.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Philadelphia's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Dunleavy kicks to Collins. Shot from 6. McGinnis' shot is off.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Pass to George. It's back to Hill. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. Hill's got 11 points.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
76ers have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Timeout called the 76ers. Paul George really making a difference here.
And he's on fire from beyond the arc there. It's time to start shaping their game plan around stopping this long-range assault.
Here comes your Philadelphia 76ers EMT, everybody.
Evan Turner, he's checked in for Indiana.
For your Philadelphia 76ers, ENT.
Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Bryant dishes to Jones, and there's the pass to Collins. Stolen by George. Going inside. Walker in the corner. Hill inside, defended by Dunleavy, and Hill the bucket on the assist by Walker. Hill's got 9 points in the quarter.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
Here's Dunleavy. He's got 7. Outside Collins. Here's McGinnis. Rejected by Walker.
An impactful defender. The young forward Walker is good at reading shooters and just stifling their offense.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Catchings, he's checked in for McGinnis, and Bibby subbed in for Collins. Now Dunleavy, down to 5 on the shot clock. For 3, Bibby hits it from three-point range. Bibby's got 9.
Just a smooth operator from distance. They'll be tighter to him next time, I bet.
Hibbert with a screen for Hill. Pass to George from outside the arc. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Here's Dunleavy driving the lane. He dishes it to Bibby. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
He's not going to back down from anyone. Got to commend the fearless attitude right there.
Bibby against Hill.
Philadelphia foul. Joe Bryant.
Raja Bell, he's checked in for Dunleavy. The Pacers also with a sub. Walker's checked in.
Substitution on the court.
It's back to Hill. 5 to shoot. He kicks it to West. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And inside, West holds nothing back, getting physical and drawing a foul while in the act.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for West. Philadelphia's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Bibby with it. He's got 11. Inside. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
A forceful finish from the big fella.
Well, with a player for that size, you'd think he'd make the highlight reel more often.
I like the passion from him. We don't see him jam it that often, but he got angry. I want a little bit more of that.
Pass to West. The dish to George. It's Hill on the wing. The 3. Rebounded by Bell. Philadelphia's gotten the 3 ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. Pass to Bryant. And that one, good.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Pacers leading by 20. Here's Shepard. 8 points for him. Hill has the open look. A 3-pointer is right on target. Hill's got 16 points.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Here's Catchings, and it's in there.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. McCulloch's checked in for Philadelphia. Mix comes in for Bryant. On the free throw, no good. Pacers shooting the ball really well in this game, 58%. Hill kicks to Scope. It's back to Hill. There's Walker with the 3. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist.
For 3.
Hill's got 9 assists now tonight.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Now here's McCulloch. The pass to Mix. Now Bibby. Pocket 6. In the corner, Bell with it. Over George. The baseline jumper goes down.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Hill against Bibby. Outside Hill. The shot by George, wide open. Misses the 3.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Mix passes to Bell. Plays it up and banks it in. Bell's got 4 this quarter.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Pacers leading by 20. Outside Hill. Kicks to Turner. Bell against George. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Dawkins checked in for McCulloch. And Freeze subbed in for Raja Bell. Watson, he's checked in for the Pacers. That free throw good from George. Philadelphia's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. To the paint. Here's Dawkins, and Dawkins shines it in.
And the power of Chocolate Thunder. Dawkins with a violent approach at the rim.
.34 seconds left in the third quarter. Down low, here's Watson. The shot's good on the assist by George.
Assist from
George has got 6 assists now in the game.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Philadelphia's gotten the 3 ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. George against Bibby. 12 seconds left to play in the third. Shot clock at 6. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. Mix on the 3 off target. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Indiana out front, delivering the blowout. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
That is why he is a point guard in this league. He has the elite passing ability, the vision. You need both to play the point guard.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the 4th quarter. We've got West. He's out there with Paul George. Roy Hibbert is out there with Hill. And it's Shepherd in at the 2.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
Here is Hill after the Sixers pick up 2. Passes to George. Fires the 3. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Hill's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
And the 76ers shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. And Collins now top the key. Here's Bibby. It's rebounded by Indiana. Pass to Hill. On the wing, George. George double-teamed. Looks for Hibbert. Gets it to him. Outside Hill. For 3. Catchings with the rebound. Philadelphia's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Yep, that one goes in there.
Doug Collins with the assist.
And Greg, while the commissioner might not like player trade requests, Kevin Durant said it's great for the league for players to have that leverage. Where do you stand?
Well, I wouldn't go that far. The main thing is trying to keep those requests in-house. Otherwise, it can be deflating for fans. Oh, scrappy play from West on that backboard, making sure he gets the ball for that second chance look.
Bibby kicks to Collins. Here's Mix. Here's World B. Free. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his
that one on Hill.
Foul. First team foul. At the line for your Sixers, World B. Free. 2 shots.
That one is off. And some changes here for the 76ers. Dawkins checked in for Catchings. McGinnis comes in for Mix. And Irving subbed in for Bibby. He doesn't get the second one. The Pacers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Hill kicks to George. West outside. Over Dawkins. Here's Hibbert. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Guinness has got his 6th rebound on the night. Collins passes to Free. And Hibbert with the block. George with the bounce pass. Here's Hill. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Free against Hill. Shot from the low block. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Out to West. Pass to Shepherd. 6 to shoot. From downtown. Good on the three-point shot.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Philadelphia's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. And here's Collins from outside. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now, here is Hill. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. And Richard, cap smoothing is part of this new labor deal with the max 10% increases. Why is that important?
Well, it's so we don't get another KD and Warriors situation where the rich just got richer. Other players got contracts too, maybe a little too rich. I think the lesson was learned to smooth it out over time.
The Pacers making a switch here. Walker's checked in. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Hibbert against Dawkins. Hibbert kicks to George. They get it back. Hill passes to Hibbert, and he makes that one.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
The pass to Collins. Walker against McGinnis. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
And GA starting next season, some big repeat penalties for teams well over the cap. That draft pick penalty is especially tough.
Yeah, I mean, if a team is over that $17.5 million mark twice in a 4-year span, their first-round draft pick falls to the end of the first round, that'll sting.
That's good for McGinnis. And here is Hill. Dishes it to George. To the inside. Hibbert inside. And he's covered by Dawkins. And it's Hibbert missing. Here's Collins. And again, it's Philadelphia.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Out of bounds, it'll be 76ers ball.
Philadelphia ball.
Free against Hill. Free passes to Collins. Here's McGinnis. Walker with some nice D.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Hill, no good.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him. Ooh, he's on a bit of a heater now. He hasn't missed one this quarter yet.
Pacers leading by 21. Outside Hill. And the NBA's new CBA cracking down on the top spending teams, Greg, but also the bottom spending teams.
Yeah, before teams had until the trade deadline to hit the minimum salary floor. Now they've got to be there day one, or they lose out on luxury tax distributions, which could end up in the millions.
Now here is George. After Julius Erving's miss, to the paint, here's Hibbert. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
At the line for the Pacers, Roy Hibbert. Shooting one.
One shot.
Throw good, Roy Hibbert.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. McGinnis with the screen on Hill. 16 feet away. Free can't get it to go. Indiana's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. George finds Hill. Back to George. George double-teamed. 5 on the clock. And the shot goes in.
Roy Hibbert.
Hibbert's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Philadelphia's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Outside Collins. No one near him. And the shot is good.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Free against Hill. So around the NBA, Richard, we've seen an uptick in injuries. More missed games. Why do you think that is?
Well, call me old, but guys used to play through those minor aches. You said it, Kevin. I've played 82 games 4 times in my career. I've played 78 or more 7 times in my career. End of the day, you're not healthy for all of those games. It's about making that decision to push through and go play.
Now, here is George. He kicks it to Hill. To the middle, here's Hibbert, and then Hibbert with the dunk.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
76ers have gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. Irving up top, throws it up high, and stolen by Hibbert. To the wing on the left. There's the steal. Right side, Collins. Takes the 3. They grab their own miss. Here's McGinnis, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And all those second chance points have given them a boost here in the second half, and that's a great way to cut into the lead.
Hill against Free. Hibbert with a screen on Irving. George passes to Hibbert. Outside Hill. Shot clock at 5. Walker with a screen for Hill. Rebound by the 76ers.
Now, I understand that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
Here's McGinnis. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
And so Hill will bring it up for the Pacers. And Greg, one of the finer points of the new collective bargaining agreement, players in the G League Ignite or overseas no longer automatically entering the NBA draft when they turn 19.
Yeah, it makes sense. You think about players in college, they choose when to enter the draft. So only right to give pros that same amount of time.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
Here comes your Philadelphia 76ers TNT, everybody.
Let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Paul George.
Hey, guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. And so it's Indiana with it. Outside Hill. And with the new CBA, Greg, free agent conversations can start basically the day the NBA Finals conclude. Do you like that move?
I think it's good to have rules that teams will actually follow. In the past, it was July 1st, and let's be honest, teams were talking to players well before that.
Irving and Hibbert with the block. Here's Shepard. Passes it to Hill.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
With the teardrop. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Dawkins has got his 5th rebound in this one. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
That's his first personal foul. 3rd team foul. At the line for your Sixers, Henry Bibby. One shot.
And that one falls for Bibby. 1:51 left here in the 4th quarter. Pacers leading by 19 points. George dishes to West. Back to George. Some nice passing here by Indiana. And it's Shepard missing. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Here's McGinnis. Greg, a lot more awareness in the league about the importance of mental health. Why is that so necessary?
I mean, Kevin, the level of stress now has really grown. These players are under this huge microscope that now often extends to their families. And this is such a highly competitive environment. It is far more than just a game.
Offensive rebound. And it's good, 2 points.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Indiana.
This is a game where the defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort, a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And in a 3-game season series, they take the first 2, and certainly they've had the edge in this matchup.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Paul George.
Steals are almost a forgotten stat. We don't talk about them a ton, but he's been huge in that category.
Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Bibby kicks to Irving. West against McGinnis. Collins wide open. He fires. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Now here is Hill. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. And they even their record in group play in this in-season tournament at 1-1.
And not much room for another loss if they hope to advance to the knockout round. So this win was critical.
And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching as we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Paul George.